rambling wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Today's matchup, a battle in the Peach State, and when you square off against another team that was raised on the red clay, the emotion runs a little deeper. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. He's got another 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. And oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's caught inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He'll pull it down. Nice move to stay on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Yeah, no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Skips away from pressure. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He wants to throw. Dances away. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And more yards after contact. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback moving. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the punishment has been extended.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. Got it! Touchdown, Georgia State. And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a